Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Camila Cabello sends a biting message to her ex on new song Cry For Me. We will damage it all down for you. But in the proceeding then we proceed, please if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for massive updates. Let's dive into the video. Look out. Camila Cabello is feeling entire lotta rage, and she's no longer afraid to scream it out loud. That's what the 22-year-old warned followers hours earlier than releasing her ultra-modern single, Cry For Me, and now that it is here, we can in reality see what she means. The new tune finds Cabello channeling that all-too-relatable bitterness when an ex rebounds earlier than you have. You're so accurate to her, it is vicious, yeah, she ought to be thanking me, she snaps, earlier than admitting, I choose you to cry for me cause you hang out me when I'm dreamin', and it is time you understand the feeling. All of that anger builds to a guitar-driven bridge the place Camila actually releases that pent-up anger. It's now not so tons about crying your ex back, however wishing they would hurt just a little. Because would not everybody prefer to be cried over at some point? Talking up the new tune beforehand of its launch on Friday, October 4, Cabello tweeted, I suppose all of us has felt this at one factor or another, when your ex strikes on quicker than you, and of path you prefer them to be pleased however, just now not so fast. She added, this has been one of my favorite songs off this album, for the reason that we wrote it, it is a total lot of rage. Cry For Me marks the one-third style of Cabello's upcoming sophomore album, Romance. It follows the joint launch of Shameless and Liar, which she performed live for the first time at Final Month's iHeart Radio Music Award. Romance doesn't arrive till early subsequent year, however the Senorita singer hinted this week that she'll be releasing a bunch of new songs over the subsequent couple of months, main up to the hotly predicted LP. Gotta love a beneficent pop queen. The two of them sat carefully collectively in the back of a piano, with Shawn taking part in, and Camila working her Fifth Harmony hand gestures. And whilst they had been strong when buying and selling verses, the music truly lifted when they harmonized on the choruses, his alto protecting down the low give up, whilst her greater voice lofted the melody high. The two younger singers did a respectful and expert model of a tune that may be older than the two of them put together. On Saturday, April 18, dozens of celebrities and artists teamed up for One World Together at Home. This one-of-a-kind event, which objectives to aid frontline healthcare people and assisting these of us most, continue to be domestic stay high quality throughout the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, is a collaboration between the World Health Organization and Global Citizen. Since we cannot collect collectively for live shows and different stay musical occasions for the foreseeable future, Global Citizen and who added the tune to us via our televisions and computer systems instead. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes were simply two of the many artists who participated in this wonderful event, pun intended. The pair carried out a notable cowl of the classic Louis Armstrong song What a Wonderful World. The pair sat collectively at a piano with candles lit round them for their shifting performance. Shawn performed the piano whilst they sang the emotional lyrics. Cabello, as a member of Fifth Harmony, and Mendes meet whilst they are each opening acts for Austin Mahon's tour. The singers mentioned that time with V Magazine. I take into account wondering we met on the Austin Mahon tour, and I take note I desire to hold out with you, however you have been continually on the tour bus, simply studying guitar, Cabello said. Mendes replied, yeah, that used to be me. I didn't discuss to anybody. You had been the solely man or woman that talked to me. Like, you have been the solely one of all and sundry on that tour who would say phrases to me. Actually, I assume if we go into our DMs or something, there's a picture from the day we met, I think. And I concept you had been out of your mind, he continued. I'd be in my bus, the place no one may want to see me. I'd be searching through the window and I'd see you, like, flying round on a scooter and leaping and doing cartwheels. I'd be like, she's insane. Close the window and go to sleep. Mendes performs a recreation of Lips, Wife, or Leave It, and opts for Cabello as the wife over Chloe Grace Moretz and Jade Thirlwell from Little Mix. Yeah, she rocks, he said. Cabello and Mendes drop a music known as I Know What You Did Last Summer, which sparks courting. We had been simply behind the curtain, putting out, Mendes told Rolling Stone of how they wrote the music, whilst on Taylor Swift's 1989 tour. I pulled out my guitar, and we had been simply messing around, no longer virtually wondering about writing a song. The pair drops Senorita and relationship hypothesis starts off evolved anew, thanks to lyrics like you say we're simply buddies, but pals don't recognize the way you taste. Cause you understand it's been a lengthy time coming, don't you let me fall in a very steamy track video. The PDA starts as Mendes and Cabello are spotted protecting hands in West Hollywood. They also partied together on the 4th of July. They had been caught kissing by TMZ in San Francisco. They seemed very into every other. Shawn and Camila had been splitting pancakes, a source told Us Weekly about the encounter. Also that month, Cabello talks about falling in love and writing track in a new interview, though she doesn't in particular point out Mendes in that context. Falling in love is like a limitless quantity of ranges and layers and angles, she said. I fell in love and simply opened up. Everything used to be written in current moment. The pronounced couple wrapped up the month with a very sexy performance of Senorita de Vmas. Even Taylor Swift was once shook. Mendes finally confirms that he's in a relationship. Honestly, I want to speak to you guys about this stuff. However, it's no longer simply me in the relationship, he said when requested about whether or not he's ever been in love. There's some other individual involved, and I can't say matters that I feel. It's no longer simply me deciding, you know. That equal month, Cabello offers any other interview tell about Mendes. People can't say something they desire to say. They can speculate, however at the equal time, we are going to stay our personal lives, experience it, and fall for every different like no one is watching. That is how I desire to live. I in no way prefer to open the door for humans to experience like they are involved. Like I said, I choose it to be mine and his. That's why I'm so tight-lipped about it. Due to the fact I favor to shield it. On September 12th, the couple posts an Instagram video of themselves making out, well, type of. So we saw, like on Twitter and stuff, you guys announcing stuff about how we have been kissing, and that it appears weird, that we kiss like fish and we simply prefer to exhibit you how we virtually kiss, Mendes says. Cabello adds, it sincerely harm our feelings. Then they proceed to jokingly kiss and lick every other's faces in a bit of self-parody. See for yourself below. On September 19th, a TMZ Digicom crew caught Mendes on foot via the terminal at Lax, the place he advised them the couple's relationship is definitely now not a publicity stunt. Shawn and Camila introduced their breakup in a joint statement. While it has been unhappy for many of their fans, who appeared up to them in their relationship, it seems that the two are nevertheless precise friends, assisting every different in their tune and work. A couple weeks back, Vogue filmed some behind-the-scenes photos of Mendes and his girlfriend, Camila Cabello, getting geared up for the Met Gala. After seeing the Havana singer's sparkly crimson Michael Kors collection dress, Mendes informed her, it's giving Cher. The remark ended up going viral for many reasons, some of them being all inexact exciting, and others being inappropriate jokes about his presumed sexuality. Nonetheless, that video clip has been making its way via social media for weeks now, with followers reliving the second over and over again. Shawn Mendes pronouncing it's giving Cher is in a steady loop in my head, one social media consumer tweeted. Another wrote, just offered Shawn tickets, it's giving Cher. The remark even made its way to the celeb world, with Lizzo using it as a caption when sharing a picture of herself standing subsequent to Mendes. Now, Shawn is getting in on the fun, displaying that he actually doesn't have a hassle with making exciting of himself, especially when everybody else has already performed so. Influencer Connor Wood joked about the 23-year-old's viral second in a publish he shared to TikTok on Monday, October 4. The video suggests Mendes taking part in an alcoholic beverage, which serves as the foundation for the puns made for the duration of the pair's back and forth. Nice beer, Wood advised him in the video. It's variety of giving Cher. That's when Shawn presented him a sip of the beverage earlier than they shared a chortle together. Please inform us in the comments. Please do no longer forget about the subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our current day updates. Thanks for